you have this excellent experience coming up called the Self-Mastery Experience, and it's a one-day retreat. I know you don't like to use the word retreat.
Yeah.
But
retreat from life.
Yeah.
I like to charge life.
And it's kind of a workshop. You learn something, and I think you get a certification at the end. Tell us a little bit about that. It's coming up on July 16th, right?
Yeah, that's very true. This one here is called The Quality of Thinking, but it comes from a series, like you said, the Self-Mastery Experience, and they all fit well together. You don't necessarily have to go to all three. This one here, The Quality of Thinking, really deals with what I was talking about, increasing the quality of your thinking. Most of us, the brain basically is made up of different patterns, and they interact with each other. But there's a lot of different textures and qualities in your thinking. Most of us just assume that thinking is only the ideas and thoughts that we have. However, there's a lot more going on in your mind. And it's not that people don't have access to it. It's not that it's subconscious and you can't reach it. It's just it's not really cognitive. It's a different way of thinking. You have emotional patterns, you have physiological patterns, and below that, the most fundamental level is the quality level, which is the texture of how you think, how dynamic your thinking is, how focused your thinking is, all of those qualities. And that expresses itself through the things that you do and how you manage your life. The things that you do in life, the specific activities that you do in life, really only happen a few times. You decide to do a certain thing, you decide to go to a concert, or even if you decide to go to several concerts, it only happens really specific times. But the way that you do things, whether you're focused on something, whether you're driven, whether you're motivated, whether you're consistent, those types of mental patterns happen all the time. If you're inconsistent in your work, you will be inconsistent in your meditation program to some degree. Sometimes you can motivate yourself more. But if you reinforce patterns of inconsistency in the quality level, it will express itself through all that you do. Just like we were talking about stress. If you develop stress patterns in your work, you can't just go home and leave them at work. They'll follow you. So this workshop, The Quality of Thinking, it really explores that whole level, teaches you how to get in touch with it, and gives you tools that you can do to control it and shape and change different aspects of the way that you think. A perfect example is centering, is becoming more in tune with yourself. Relieving stress is another one. And again, The Quality of Thinking is on July 16th. That's open to people of all ages and all levels of experience. We're not really there to try and, you don't really need to have any level of meditation. In a lot of ways, it's not really about meditation. It's about discovering about yourself and learning skills. And it's no more demanding really physically than a walk in the woods. So everything's provided, the meals are provided. You just basically have to show up.
Yeah, so it's Mount Tamalpais, is that correct?
Yes, it's in that area.
Very beautiful area.
Very beautiful
redwood
area.
trees, a lot of nice people going.
Yeah, there's a real big mix of different people of pretty much all ages. It's not really geared so much towards children, although we have had some in the past. But other than that, a good mix of different professions, men, women. There's not really any specific dynamic. So
some of our boot camp clients have already signed up for your program,
that's right,
and I'll be there, and
Yeah.
Arlene will be there. Yeah, should be a good time. And food is included as well, right?
Yeah, the food is going to be excellent as always.
Yes, yes. That's the optional part of the training.